Listen, wake up in the morning and I'm ready to hustle. I get a lot of inspiration from the bass and the treble. Some niggas know me as Judah and others know me as Jay. Call me another name that we just won't say. I'm always son to pops, the strongest father I know. I got my case dismissed, so now it's back to the flow. Feel the spirit surrounding me, know that it's gon' crack. The 10 beats on repeat with a Mac, perhaps. I got my game in Oakland and I was running around downtown, 17th, telegraphing now. From the tapes to the mixes, your boy done did it. Now we're planning on the best and coming up with the quickest.
I'm working fully remote, so I'm at the house.
Oh yeah, I would have been going.
Yeah, you already know, yeah. It's a little different, like you said.
What's going on, y'all? It is your boy GC Judah, and we are back with another episode 21, titled Chess Not Checkers. And today we're going to be celebrating the milestone of getting into the YouTube partnership program, which means that your boy is able to make money. You guys are able to support me, and we can do memberships, and it's just a beautiful thing. So that's pretty much going to be the gist of today's episode, and we'll do a little bit of a live panel if you guys want to hop on, ask me some questions. We'll talk about like the YouTube program, you know, if getting monetized is good for everybody, you know, if it'll help you, you know, if you're a creator, and, you know, we're just going to get into like the whole like meat and bones of what this all means, because everybody can't get monetized. That's the whole gist of it. It takes a lot. But before we get into everything, let me go ahead and play this little clip for y'all. You know, I kind of had it lined up a little bit, and then we're gonna get into everything else. So let me just go ahead and put this out here for y'all.
For over 10 years, and now I got it. The shit's chess, it ain't checkers. What you think we're gonna do? We're gonna roll up in the black and white, huh? Slap the cuffs on him, you're under arrest. That's a high roller, dog.
All right, y'all. That was just something funny I had to put on, man. No, but really, it is a big deal to get monetized, and we're gonna talk about it today. First and foremost, I just gotta thank everybody who's been supporting the channel, everybody in the community, any other creators who've reached out to me who kind of like helped me out and stuff, everybody that views. You guys have all been great, and your support literally got me to this point. And it really means a lot, and we're just going to keep building up from here. Like, I got a lot in the works that's planned. I really strategized to get to this point, you know, so it is a big deal, and we're going to celebrate tonight. We're going to turn up, because it's like, why not, right? Why not turn up? So I guess first, to start it off, we'll talk about the membership and then like what that means, because there are 3 membership tiers for the channel now. And each one is kind of unique in its way. You get different perks and stuff. The names are a little funny. I tried to be, you know, kind of comedic with how I styled them and stuff. And then I'll go through each one and show you guys, like, you know, like what they mean. So we'll go ahead and get started with the first slide for you guys. So let me see, 1 minute. So first membership we got is called the Wrench Warriors. So this one basically lets you get the loyalty badges, you get like custom emojis, and you get access to member live only chats, and then you'll have like priority response to like any messages in the chat. Usually I try to like message you guys pretty quickly. I've been pretty good with that, but when you're in the membership, your name kind of like, you know, shows up a little bit more prominent, so that'll catch my eye a lot better, and then I can shout you out and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely a way to get into, you know, the whole GC channel and stuff. I called it Wrench Warriors because I thought it was funny, because a lot of times being a moderator means you get a wrench. It's like a wrench icon, and a lot of people like to hold, you know, the wrenches in a high regard. You know, like, it's a big deal if you are a moderator on a channel or on somebody else's channel. And for those of you who know, when I first started, I was a moderator of another prominent infamous YouTuber's channel, and I kind of had a lot of pull on that channel until I left, and then I was, you know, back to a regular user, and then I was a moderator on a couple other people's channels, and I got my wrench taken. And then, you know, some channels I still am a moderator. So I just thought, being a wrench warrior at this point, everybody gets a wrench in their own way, you know. I thought that would be kind of, you know, a little play on words. But that's pretty much what that one looks like. And then we'll go ahead and get into the second tier. So the second membership is a little bit different. So this one's called the Game Soldiers. So when you step up to the Game Soldiers, this one's about $6.99, so about $7. So this one you get early video access to any videos that I put out. You'll get exclusive shout outs if I see you in this membership, and then you get exclusive members only content. I think I mentioned to you guys starting next year, I'm going to be pushing out a lot more content on the channel. I'm going to be investing in more equipment so you guys can get more like day in the life type footage. So you can see like what I actually do on a lot of my like regular days, you know, any questions that you might have about like business stuff or like creating visuals. You guys know I'm really big on like visual stuff, banners and graphics, like all of this stuff. You know, you can kind of see more of like how I do that, you know, so I think that'd be pretty good. And on top of everything else you get in the Rich Warriors package, you get that too for the Game Soldiers. So then moving up to the last one. So this is going to be like the more expensive tier. This one's called Chess Masters. So Chess Masters, you get everything that was in the 2 tiers below. And then you also get to connect with me on social media. So you'll get access to like my Twitter, Instagram, you know, what else? Facebook. And then you can kind of have like a more personal line of communication, you know, that's not just on YouTube. And then you can also get a personal shout out. So what this means is I'll kind of shout you out in the video, and we'll do like a whole kind of visual of your name and stuff. I'll get your profile picture, you know, we'll make it cool, kind of, you know, do like a favorite X mod kind of thing, you know, and then get you guys going. And then you can also talk to me every month one-on-one. If you have anything you want to talk to me about as far as like, you know, stuff that's going on with you personal wise, business wise, content wise, like you can pick my brain and I can try to help you as best as I can. What's going on? 215, I see you, brother. Salute for showing up, man. I really appreciate you too, man, for showing me love, and you've been holding me down too. Appreciate you, bro. It's the celebration, man. Yeah, so also Chess Masters is another what's it called, a tier. Definitely you want to get in on that one. That's going to be something that's going to be really good that I kind of want to put out there for y'all. So what's it called? We celebrating, y'all. This is a big one. Like I kind of had a script, but I'm like, you know, we're gonna have fun with it tonight because I kind of got a little bit of stuff that I want to pop off too, but you know, we're gonna kind of wait a little bit till people get more in. But I appreciate everybody. Yeah, appreciate you too, bro. Yeah, really fun. But also you guys make sure you like, share, subscribe as well. You know, we always gotta do housework. It took a minute to get to this point for the monetization because YouTube has a lot of rules on what they allow and what they don't allow, and this is something that I'm gonna get into later in the video. But for now, let's go ahead and run like a quick little intermission visual, and then we'll get back into more of like the meat and bones of just how I got monetized. I know a lot of people wanted to know because I've been in the game for like not too long, so I kind of want to give you guys a bit of an insight to like how I did it. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. So let's get back into the celebration, and we're gonna spread some more good vibes. Appreciate everybody for rocking. Just handed out a few membership gifts, so appreciate those who did get your membership gifts. They're good for about a whole month, and it puts you on the Rich Warriors tier, so you get the emojis, everything, members only chats and all of that stuff. We're just having fun, y'all. This is just one of those like kind of mellower lives. So we're just gonna talk about the journey and everything that I've done so far that's gotten me onto YouTube and like kind of how that started. So like for people who don't know what monetization is, basically what that means is YouTube has this whole partnership program, right? So once you have about like 1,000 subscribers and you get about, I think it's 3,000 watch hours, you're able to join this partnership program where they allow you to basically make money off of all the visuals and stuff that you put out. So a lot of people like to get to this point because it kind of gives you more confidence to push to that next level as far as content creation. And then you can kind of engage more with like people who support you and stuff. It's just a way to kind of, you know, kind of build your brand more, and just like it's an incentive for you to keep creating like quality work. So that's pretty much what the basis of this was. And I think when I first started, I kind of didn't have my eye on monetization, but as I started getting like more into the visuals and more like editing and figuring out like, you know, how to talk better in front of the camera, and then setting up like slides and stuff and having visuals, it was more like, okay, I think I could do it. And I think it would be good to be monetized. So that's pretty much what this live is pretty much like celebrating, because not everybody can get monetized. Sometimes it takes people a long time. Watch hours are really hard to get. People have to really be engaged into your content. And even if you do create like quality work, sometimes it's not always guaranteed that somebody's going to like watch your videos long enough to be able to get monetization. I think a few videos I had that had like nothing to do with like, you know, travel, what I initially like started on, or like any of like the other topics that I covered, you know, that I thought were going to get views, really got views. And I think it was more of like my controversial videos that I put out that people like to watch more of, which I think it's kind of funny how YouTube, a lot of times, like a lot of the more like, you know, drama, you know, sensitive subject type stuff is the things that kind of get more emotion than like, you know, the regular kind of in the middle, neutral, you know, type positive videos. And it seems to be the case for like a lot of creators too. I don't think it's just me, but I did notice that. And I think it makes it hard to keep a balance when you create your channels, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, I get more views off of me showing like somebody, you know, acting crazy, or, you know, us having like panel wars where we're like arguing with each other. It's like people like that more to like me having like a food review, or, you know, like when I went to Jamaica and I had like a whole vlog and that was only like 400 or 500 views, or when I went to Atlanta and I was like 300 views. But then, you know, I talked about like not going to the Dominican Republic, you know, because I'm Haitian, and then that got like, you know, 1,500 views, and I had people, you know, arguing in comments. So it really is like it's a slippery slope that you play with YouTube when it comes to like creating your content and kind of knowing your audience, and then knowing like what people look for, you know, when it comes to these videos. And then I'll go ahead and get into another slide to kind of talk about more of how like YouTube's rules are, because they're pretty strict. Just to tell you guys off top, like it's a lot of rules that they have if you're trying to get monetized, and it's a lot of content that they don't let fly depending on what kind of creator you are. So, you know, it could really kind of put you in a bind if you kind of start off one way and then you're trying to pivot, you know, into getting it. So I'll show you guys the visual I got right here. So just to start off, I'll tell you guys as far as like how much revenue they take from you, it is a lot. So you get 70% and then they get 30%. To me, I think that's a significant portion of like, you know, the revenue you can get, because you got to think super chats and then like regular membership stuff. It might not be that high of a price point, and then that could be something that could dissuade you from wanting to continue to like be monetized. You know, it's a lot different than like Patreon or, you know, a couple other like platforms, you know, like an OnlyFans or something, where you have more of like a lion's share of a cut. And then also too, like I said, some of the content won't be recognized for monetization, so you gotta remember that. And then excessive like cursing and then like the language on like a lot of the videos might put you in a bad spot to be monetized. This was something that I had to think about when I was submitting my channel to get into the partnership program, because I had a couple of videos where I think some of you guys know, like, you know, like the diss tracks and stuff, and me like kind of like going crazy on the panels. I was thinking in the back of my mind, like that could potentially put me like in like a gray area where whoever's reviewing the channel, because they actually have like a human that like has to go to your channel and they'll like click on a couple videos and kind of see like what your content's about and kind of see like, you know, is your branding good? You know, are your videos kind of, you know, titled good? Do you have like a lot of descriptions? You know, like all of this stuff comes into play. You know, like is your stuff like super gratuitous? Do you have like a lot of girls just, you know, shaking ass? Like, what do you like? What's the whole point of your thing? You know, because you got to remember, once you do get to the point where you can get ads, other companies are looking at your channel, and YouTube is essentially like validating you, or they're giving them the green light to say, hey, okay, we made this creator into monetization, so they're good. You know, so that's why I think it's a big deal and why they have like literally, y'all, it's like a whole textbook of what you can and can't do that I had to look through to make sure that I was okay before I even hit the submit button to, you know, get monetization. So it was just a lot that goes into that, man. You know, let me see what's going on. Come truck with me. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro, for pulling up, man. Yeah, we just having fun, man, talking about the monetization and stuff, just celebrating being in the YouTube program. So I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit. If anybody wants to pull up, you guys just want to you know, holler at your boy, talk about stuff, you know. Let's see, DJ Boog. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it is fire, man. Like I said, it's a lot of work that goes into this, bro. So it took a lot to get to it, but I got a lot more stuff and plan for y'all for 2024. Like I said, this is just the beginning. I ain't nowhere near at the peak of what I really want to do with the channel. So it's really gonna be fun. And then for everybody who just got in, I do have a visual that I put together for the memberships. I'll go ahead and play it one more time, and then we'll get back into talking more about like YouTube and like if monetization is for everybody. Because some people, depending on what they do, might not need to get monetized. But I'll go ahead and wait for that. So enjoy this visual, y'all. What's up, you guys? It's your boy GC Judah, and today I'm announcing that we have channel memberships and super chats. Yes, your boy's been grinding, so let's go ahead and get into what the perks are. So starting off with the first level, it's called Wrench Warriors. That's going to give you some loyalty badges. You're going to have some cool emojis you can use in the chat. You'll have members only live chats, and then priority the comments that I respond to. Second level is going to be game soldiers. These are like our, you know, real loyal game changing subs. So on this one, you're going to get early access to any new videos I drop, member shout outs, you'll get photo and status updates from your boy, exclusive member only videos, and then member only live streams. You know, I'm going to pump out a lot of content next year. And then for the next level, it's going to be our chess masters. These are your people who are loyal to the soil. You got my back. You love what your boy is doing. So to take care of y'all on that one, you can connect with me on social media, and then you'll get a personalized your favorite X-Mod shout out. So I'll shout you out in one of the episodes coming up. And then you can also get a monthly one-on-one talk with your boy. So you can ask me anything that's on your mind, whether it's about YouTube, investments, anything that I got going on in my life, different moves that I've made, you know, job help, anything, you know, I definitely want to help you out with. You guys know I'm a jack of all trades. I do a lot of things, and on that higher level, you pretty much have access to mostly everything that I know. You guys join up now, and welcome to the GC team. All right, y'all. So that was the visual. Let me see. Okay, we got our first super chat. Brother, come truck with me. Congratulations. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. First super chat, y'all. And this is what it's really about, y'all. Just being able to support the creators and just people that you mess with on the channels. You know, so this is why monetization is a big deal. I appreciate you. Come truck with me. Thank you for that, brother. I think I just made you a mod as well, man. So welcome to the gang, to the GC gang. Yeah, I guess you're a wrench warrior now. You know, that's what we calling it, man. But yeah, y'all, it's just we just celebrating, man. Just you know, talking stuff. Pull up. I think I dropped the link in the chat. So if you guys want to pull up, that studio.restream link is the one. You can definitely hit the panel. Catch up with your boy. If you guys want to talk about like more about monetization, any questions you have, I definitely want to answer everything. Again, like when I got monetized, I kind of had somebody that I was working with that was helping me to like strategize like the whole channel. So if some of you guys kind of realize on a lot of the videos, I have to go back and redo the thumbnails to make them like more visible. I have to redo like all of the descriptions, and I added like video tags, and then I had to do like, you know, make sure they were like captions, and I generated like chapters for like most of the videos. Like it was a lot that goes into this, y'all, like to get just everything visually looking good. So then there wouldn't be no questions when it's time for you to get like, you know, approved. They like, okay, cool. They just stamp you real quick. And now looking through your shit like, okay, hey, you know, something looks kind of off, or, you know, the quality's kind of low. So this is why you really want to put your best foot forward. You know, if you're being a creator and you want to get to that next level, you know, I just happen to be a fast learner. And when I came into like the YouTube streets, I knew a lot of people who were already at that higher level who knew how to like create content, and they kind of were in my ear and they taught me how to do it. So that's all it is, y'all. You know, like if it's important to you and you really want to do it, you'll put in the work, and you'll really make an effort to get it done, you know. And you know, I do my homework. But again, appreciate everybody that pulled up. I'm trying to see if I had any more visuals I want to talk about. Oh yeah, okay. So actually the next one that I wanted to tell you guys about for monetization wise. Okay, so people think that making money on YouTube is always like a big goal, right? I feel like sometimes depending on who you are as a creator and what it is you're trying to do and your kind of audience, you might not need monetization so much, and YouTube might not be the platform that you want to be on. I think certain stuff, because they are really strict on what they allow to make money on ads and whatnot, some creators can feel kind of stifled, and then you can feel like you can only make like a certain handful of things in order to do it. So that's when I think platforms like Patreon, you know, right? I think Uscreen is another one. OnlyFans, we all know about OnlyFans, right? So, you know, those ones I think will be a lot better for people who need more of like a direct, you know, kind of hands-on, where like it's not so many regulations. Because yeah, y'all, YouTube definitely, I'm not gonna say they're on some Big Brother type stuff, but like they really have a lot that they make you kind of read and go through before they let you kind of get a piece of the pie, so to speak. And then you got to remember too, 30% for some people might be too much of something that's taken from you to keep them motivated to keep creating. I think for me personally, because the channel is still so new, I don't think I'm gonna feel that kind of like crunch right now. And then it's like I also have, you know, my web design business, and then, you know, I have my other work that I do on the side, so I can still, you know, supplement a lot of the stuff that I do. So I think if you're relying on just YouTube to be your like meat and potatoes, that might be a problem, you know. Because let's say like if you pull in like, you know, a couple thousand a month, and then you know that 30% is automatically, you know, going away. I think naturally anybody, as they scale up and get bigger, in your mind, you're going to be like, well, you know, I could give them 30%, or I could make a platform, or, you know, pivot to something else. And then I could get, you know, I could cut those costs down, or just take the lion's share. So I think the best way to go about it is YouTube in the beginning. Then once you get to about, I would say maybe like what, 10,000 subscribers, once you hit that like, you know, 5-digit, 6-digit mark, then you want to think about, okay, hey, take that ecosystem you got, move it over into something else, and then kind of have everybody sit there. You know, what I want to use as a example, like you guys know, like the Joe Budden podcast. It's a really good one, and I kind of watch a lot of their stuff. How like the Patreons are structured, and then there's like certain perks and stuff that are only on there that you unlock. You know, that I think is a lot bigger than what YouTube could allow for them to do. You know, so that's something that you can kind of keep in mind if you're thinking about what you could do possibly with your brand. But all of this stuff is just only if you're ready to get to that level. You know, there's nothing wrong with being on the smaller end of like that YouTube creator game. And then if you just want to be a subscriber and support people, there's nothing wrong with that too. It takes a lot to create visuals and talk about topics, have a script, and, you know, to make sure that everything is as best as you can do it for everybody out there to view you. So it ain't easy, y'all. But you know, for the people that can do it, we do it. And then for the ones that can't, hey, you know, you just being a user. And I think everybody has their roles in this whole space that we're in. But on that note, y'all, I got one more intermission I'm gonna put up, and then we're gonna get back into the episode. I'll talk to you guys through more of like different strategies and like stuff that I did to kind of like help me out, and then what you can look forward to for the New Year's, like as far as like content that's gonna come from me, and then like more travel related stuff. So sit tight, y'all. All right, y'all. So we are back again, episode 21, Chestnut Checkers, rocking out with your boy. So talk about what I have coming up next, as far as like visuals and stuff, and then like content you can expect from me. So I think I did a poll a while ago where I was talking about like what you guys wanted to kind of see me cover as far as like travel videos. I think it was Brazil, Costa Rica, Thailand, and then I think it was it Cartagena or Colombia, and I think Brazil made the poll. So the next travel video I think you can expect from me is going to be covering like Brazil. We're just going to be talking about like places to go to in Brazil, like what that budget would look like if you were trying to get there, and then I'm going to see if I can get some guests to kind of come on who've actually like been to Brazil, and we can kind of like pick their mind to see like what would be like stuff that you could do there is for fun. You know, how I was looking for like the women, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then we can kind of get like a rundown of how that would look to potentially go to Brazil. Because 2024, I do want to go to like one of like the major four that we all talk about, you know. I think right now, Sasua, Halloween, yes, everybody's been talking about it, but like we're gonna see. I want to give the people some of the content that they're talking about. Brazil was the one that came up, so that's what I'm gonna focus on. So if anybody knows too, like if there's a creator or anybody within like the system that would love to be on to talk about that, definitely hit me on the back end. I would love to have you on and kind of get some of your insight to help with that. I'm gonna do my own research, but it's always better to have somebody who's actually been there that can kind of provide like more of like a direct street, you know, kind of view on that. But pivoting from that, y'all, as far as like creating the content for the channel, the biggest thing I can tell you as a creator, when you're creating stuff, like you can never be too prepared. You can search online and look for stuff that's like trending or topics that people are talking about, but I think it's better if you kind of have your channel structured in a way where it's things that you kind of are excited to talk about, because I think you're more genuine. You know, it's something that you're actually like excited to do as opposed to chasing like what everybody else is doing, you know, like the bandwagon stuff. I feel like, in my opinion, it doesn't really last too long. And then people can kind of know how you're feeling, you know, when you're doing these videos. You know, we all can kind of spot somebody who's not really into the content they're doing and stuff. And then it's like, if you're not really into it, you can't expect other people to kind of buy into what you're trying to sell, you know. So you just got to keep that in mind. And then also too, when it comes to like copyrights and stuff, be careful with the music that you put, and then any of like the visuals that you have that could be, you know, kind of in a gray area. I wouldn't even mess with it. I would just try to have everything on like the up and up, because getting strikes on your channels is a big thing. I haven't had it happen, but I've seen it happen to other people, and literally, you know, you can go from having a channel to not having a channel, and it's really serious. So I would say, just to avoid that, just stay away from like shenanigans. Try to have your stuff like be on the up and up, and don't really, you know, kind of fall into like those murky waters. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you spend a lot of time on your content anyways, and you're doing all this to build up your channel. You might as well keep it you know, I want to say legit or just as, you know, as good as you can. But outside of that, y'all, I'm really happy to be in this position. We're on the 28th of December. We're about what, we got 3 more days in the year, and then Monday is literally like New Year's. This is the last Thursday of the year. I don't know about y'all, but I feel pretty damn good. I'm happy. You know, there were a lot of ups and downs, obviously, through like this year. I think that happens with every year, but I think for us to still, you know, be here and to still be able to, you know, entertain y'all and to be able to have like a little community, I think is really fun. Again, when I got into the space, I had no like real long-term plans of like being around long. I just was logging in, watching people, you know, and I log off. And then, you know, the girl I was dating at the time, she didn't understand any of the travel talk and the shit that we would do. And, you know, she was like the passport bros and these guys are incels and why do you hang out and like to talk to them? And I think over time, as I started like hanging out on the panels and like, you know, I got a better sense of who most of the people were in the community, and I got like a better perspective. My attitude changed. And then I was more like, okay, let me adopt a, you know, persona. Let me, you know, actually get a profile picture. Let's, you know, tell some jokes. Let me try to engage more with people. And then as y'all see, GC Judah was born. And then now we're here, you know, to a monetized channel with super chats and mods and membership. So I think whatever it is that you want to do with YouTube, it is what you make it. So you're gonna get out of it what you put into it. So if you just want to like, you know, troll and watch people's accounts, and that's what you're gonna get. If you want to create and you want to be somebody who's like, you know, putting out footage and you're putting out stuff that people want to click on, and you'll get that too. If you just want to be somebody who's kind of like, you know, peeping the scene and just like occasionally say hi and bye, then you'll get that too. You know, so you're gonna get what you put into it. And I think my next goals are just building up more, you know, building up the membership, giving you guys a lot better content, getting better equipment, and just getting more comfortable with like, you know, the whole you know, doing episodes and shows, because it takes a lot. But for me, it's fun. Like, I'm a creator. I create a lot. If I wasn't doing this, you know, I'd be designing a website or, you know, fixing something. You know, like I get a lot of joy out of producing stuff. So if I'm not making things, then it's like I'm not really happy. So I think YouTube is a good outlet that I can do that, and then I can show you guys what it is that I'm good at doing, and then y'all appreciate it, and then it kind of keeps, you know, that's like a good cycle, I feel like. But again, appreciate everybody. And look, after this, I don't want to hear nobody speaking down on me. Y'all put respect on my name, okay? Like, the biggest reason for trying to get this monetization stuff was that I didn't want people saying, hey, you know, Judah kind of was riding on like, you know, what's the name's coattails. You're not really, you know, here for like the creation stuff, or like I've heard, you know, niggas say this shit. Oh, you know, you just hopping on this panel, that panel. You don't really add no value. It's like, dog, look, apparently YouTube thinks differently, because I'm able to make some money now. So, you know, somebody lying, and I don't think it's me. But you know, man, it's fun. You know, you really gotta know what you're doing. Let me see. I think my Primo's in here. Salute, Primo. Tu sabe. We are in here. You see it now. Making that money. I'm up in here. But yeah, y'all. I'll pop my shit a little bit. Like I said, is, you know, you gotta have some fun with it. You know, we definitely humble. I think staying humble is a big thing. But you know, sometimes you gotta let motherfuckers know that, hey, I'm in here and y'all see me and I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And just like that. But yeah, man. What else did I have to say? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. I wanted this to be a longer live, but I know too, I do plan on skating tonight again, you guys. So if nobody comes up on a live, I totally understand. I had it pushed back to later, but it's the last Thursday. So it's a couple more sessions that we have, and then, you know, come January, kind of taking like a couple of days off because I'm getting back into the swing of work. So I just wanted to let y'all know that your boy did it, and I'm a partnership. Oh, this is what I meant to say, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna start having products too and merchandise. So there's a shop feature that they have on the YouTube on the back end. I'm gonna get that set up, and then I'll show you guys like different shirts and like merch and hats and stuff that I'll probably like want to add for whoever wants to get it. I've done customized clothing before. For you guys that don't know, like I have like a clothing company kind of sort of where like I used to do like custom jerseys and stuff, and I had a couple friends like buy some stuff. I have some people who've worn like hats that I've made, and like nice like denim specialized stuff, like embroidery stitching, like real quality stuff, handbags and this like this stuff like that. So I'm gonna see what they have. I'll try to give you guys some offerings. Maybe I'll put that on a members only post or a post on the community. So just stay tuned to the community tab for that. But I'm gonna get that going too. So look forward for that. There's gonna be some GC merch for sure. Maybe I'll put some like funny quotes of stuff that like we say in the chat, and then like we can kind of monetize that too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But definitely look out for merch. Merch is coming. Super chats are here. Membership is here. Members only content is coming. It's a lot, man. Collaborations are coming. Shout out to my boy Globe. I know he wanted to like get some stuff going. We're gonna talk about that. Shout out to all my guys who helped out. C3 gang, Sin, Keith, Swells, 215, man, all of my guys, Primo, Joe. Let me see. I got a whole lot of people, man, that's been helping me. TMI, salute to him. Jazzy, Westside, everybody who's just like allowed me to hit a panel. And thank God y'all ain't kicked me off, because sometimes I really be on one and shit, and just like, so I appreciate y'all. I ain't never had nobody spend no money to get me booted off the panel, and I hope that never happens. And I hope that never happens to any of y'all that's watching, and any of my guys in the channel, because that's some funny shit. I seen that happen a couple times. Y'all know who I'm talking about, and I'm just like, we're gonna pray for them. We're gonna pray for that side, and hopefully they see people really working and that hard work, and when you don't pander, and you don't like beg, and you really get it out the mud and really just grind, and the hard work, and maybe they'll maybe they'll want to do something different, but until then, y'all, we just doing what we do. The YouTube streets is what it is. You can't save everybody. You can't save everybody in these streets. You can't teach everybody how to be better. You can't elevate everybody. Everybody can't go. That's something else. Why I'm gonna talk to y'all about. While we in 2023, everybody can't go into 2024 on a hustler mentality and being able to get game, right? So this is the GC channel. It actually stands for game changing. So a lot of people can get the game, but they might not know what to do with the game. A lot of people can catch the gems that I might drop, and they can get the knowledge that I might have, but they might not know how to apply it. They might not even know what to do with it. They might not have an idea of how to go about, building up a brand, what I'm saying, or doing marketing, or having a business, and all of the stuff that I tell you guys about. So, and that's okay. I don't judge too much people who are like that. I think everybody has their thing that they want to do. Some people just want to entertain just to entertain, and and that's it. For me, I really don't want to be the monkey in the circus, man, to just be dancing for y'all, and I ain't got shit to give you. I want to give y'all something, and then y'all give me something back, and that's how it works, man. I think it has to be a give and take. I think that's healthy. But anyways, y'all, let me see. I think we're up at like about 40-some minutes. It was gonna be a quick little live stream. I appreciate everybody for pulling up and messing with your boy. I think next episode will be next week. Stay tuned for that. I don't know what the topic's gonna be yet, but I'll figure it out, and then you guys know social media and stuff I'll post. But appreciate everybody for pulling up. If you became a member, if you got gifted the free membership, salute. Be looking forward for more stuff coming from me. The journey is far from over, but again, without the YouTube village, there was no way I was gonna make this happen. So shout out to everybody who's just been messing with me and supporting me. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, 2024, we popping big shit. I'm gonna probably be a little bit more louder than I have been, but I'm gonna still be humble. And yeah, man, we rocking out. Like, I'm fucking monetized, man. Like I think I won. I think that was the goal. you know, to figure out who's gonna get there, right? I think Jazzy P said it right. She said, I can't be messing with nobody who ain't even like, you ain't even monetized. What you talking all this shit? You can't even get $1 off somebody. But you know, it's all in good fun, man. There's nothing wrong with like friendly competition and friendly back and forth. I don't really wish no ill will to nobody. I think even if I feel like people can move a certain way, you know, again, we all grown. Do what you're gonna do, you know. What you do don't really affect me too much, and vice versa. But if you do want to get on this game changing wave and you really want to like elevate and do some real stuff, tap in with your boy. You know, I'm here. No gimmicks, no bullshit, none of that. Like we really gonna create some dope stuff and we gonna get people engaged, man. But I'm out of here, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all. It's always love, and it's your boy GC. I'm out.
He cracked the third floor window, took off his shirt and turned the fan on max. All the cash flew out the window, the coat was a mess. Watching 20s, 50s, and 10s blow, as well as myself. As I was falling with the wind blower, open and stretched, and blew right back in the same purse it all started at.